So just come to any comfortable seat, and we're not going to hit play on the playlist just yet in a few seconds. So just take your time to arrive, to land, to welcome yourself to this Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon for Vlad, that's all the way in Russia. So today's class, today's practice, we're going to focus on setting an intention. Setting an intention is a way that we can deepen our yoga practice and bring a lot more meaning to it. I'm going to share with you an exercise that I have been doing for the past few years. At the end of each year, I do a year-end summary reflection. And with this awareness of where I am in my life, where I want to move forward to, I set myself a one-word intention. 2 years ago, for example, my one-word intention was confidence. I felt that this word would bring some healing, some direction to move forward into the next year. And that inquiry was about learning how confidence feels. And how does the opposite feel? Insecurity. When do I feel insecure? Why do I feel insecure? What stories am I telling myself that makes me feel insecure? And then the other way around. How does confidence feel, and what kind of stories allow me to feel confident? So an intention is like putting yourself a t-shirt, something you decide to embody, something you decide to wear. And it's a decision and it's an exercise. For example, this year, my word is courage. How does courage feel? How does the opposite energy feel? Fear. When do I feel fear? And so on. So an intention, it's not a goal. It's not something external. It's something internal. It's not something that you want to arrive. It's a daily process, a daily work. So we're going to do this exercise together to see if you can come up with an intention that works for you right now. It doesn't have to be for the rest of the year, something that you need today. So let's have our playlist ready. And on the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and play. So we're going to do a meditation. And one of the things about meditation that sometimes we cannot sustain it because it feels uncomfortable to sit upright. So if you need to come into the floor and lay down onto your back, do so. Or sit on top of something, or recline yourself against a wall. What we want to is that you can find some stillness, and for the next few minutes, it's not going to be very long, we can begin to do this exploration and inner world inquiry. So take your time, and once you've found the placement of your body, try to commit to it, whichever it is. I'm going to guide the meditation seated. Rest your hands on top of your knees, roll your shoulders back, sitting up tall. And go ahead and close your eyes. As we close our eyes, shift your awareness inwards. Notice if your mind is still somewhere else, and it's okay. Let's give ourselves some time. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And with this exhale, settle yourself into your body, fully arrive into your legs, into your spine, arrive. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And in your mind, with this exhale, tell that everything else can wait. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And with this full exhale, welcome yourself to this practice, to this moment. And invite a natural breath, a comfortable breath. Notice where your mind is, if it's agitated, is it present? Is it jumping from one thought to another? Just simply notice. Very kindly, but very consistently, invite your mind to come to your breath, to come directly to the tip of your nose, to your nostrils, and visualize that air moving in and moving out. There's nowhere else to be but in this breath. Maybe this will come with ease, maybe there's some resistance, and it's okay. So to set an intention, we first start where we are. Now bring your awareness to your physical body. And as we do this, observing, it's with no judgment, just to notice. Am I feeling tired, energized? Does my body feel strong? Am I experiencing some sort of pain, discomfort? Not as a right or wrong, just to simply notice. Bring your awareness now to how you are feeling emotionally at this moment. Maybe you can visualize the area of the chest. How does this area feel? Am I feeling in peace? Am I feeling sadness, grief, content, happiness? It doesn't matter. No judgment, just simply notice. And right there, with however you are feeling, allow yourself to breathe. So we've come here with our mind, with our body, and with our heart center, however it's feeling. Now let's move beyond this. Visualize yourself from above. Your body sitting or your body laying down. So our awareness is now outward. Let's continue zooming out. Visualize from above your house, your building. Zoom out even more to visualize the block where you are at. Zoom out even more to visualize the city that you are in. The country, the continent. Continue zooming out. Observing the globe, the earth. And even further beyond to the universe. With this realization that whatever we are experiencing in our body, in our mind, in our heart, it is our present reality, but there's so much more. And come back to your inner self. With this knowledge, set yourself an intention. Ask yourself the question, what do I want to embody? What do I need? Peace, confidence, love, self-love, courage, patience, stillness. And maybe your intention just comes up very obvious, very clear, but maybe it doesn't, and it's okay. And if nothing comes up into your mind or to your heart, I'm gonna suggest one: presence. For the next few minutes of the practice, presence. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And empty all the air out through your mouth. At your own time, we're gonna meet in a child's pose. Unrushed. So one of the things about the yoga practice is that it has to adjust to where we are. Everything that I'm gonna suggest as the practice is a suggestion. Listen to your own voice, listen to your own body, listen to your own guidance. Allow yourself to soften in child's pose. Allow yourself to be here. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And with this exhale, allow yourself to surrender even more to this shape and to this moment. And if it's something that becomes difficult, that your mind is still wondering, be patient. Be consistent. And here in this child's pose, begin to extend your arms forward, reach forward, forward, forward to a nice deep stretch. So coming in child's pose here. Gloria. Unless you wanted to be there, and I'm sorry if I rushed you. Go ahead and lift up into hands and knees. Sometimes I'm unsure if it was the communication or you're holding that shape. And let's begin a round of cat's cow. You're softening your belly and drawing the heart forward. And then rounding your spine and chin to chest. And as we do so, you can keep your eyes closed if that is comfortable for you. Continue with this movement of the spine and the head and the neck. And exhaling however it feels comfortable to you. And adding any other movements. So maybe you want to move your neck, or you maybe want to move your hips. We're going to take here 2 more full deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Flex your toes behind you. Draw your hips back towards your heels and come into a kind of halfway down dog and child's pose. So our knees stay on the floor and walk your hands forward. That's it. And just feeling, keeping the knees in the floor for now for a few breaths here. Exactly, Gabby. Like expanding the backs of your feet and reach your arms forward. You're gonna roll forward, roll up, lift up, come all the way to drop your hips into an upward facing dog. So drop the hips all the way down, exactly. And then come all the way down to the floor to lay down onto your belly. Come all the way down, beautiful. Keep your hands on the sides of your ribs. Inhale, lift up into cobra. And then push back, child's pose, but with your toes flexed. So we're back into this active child's pose. Plant your palms and then roll forward back again. Drop your hips and kind of wiggle to side as you come into an upward facing dog. Really softening here your spine. Maybe you might hear some cracking. Nice, loud, nice, everyone. And then lower all the way down onto the floor. Inhale, cobra. And then back to this active child's pose. We're gently softening our body. Last one. Inhale, roll forward. Drop your hips, up dog, and come all the way down to the floor. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, child's pose. And pause right here for a moment. Slowing down. And make your way up to hands and knees. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Lift up your right knee to the side, opening up the hip. And then begin to draw circles. So continue with this movement, unrushed, and see if you can move a little bit slower than what you would usually do. Super slow. It's really just feeling that joint of the hip. And as we move slow, it can be very challenging, but it's also a way that we can tell ourselves, slow down. There's nowhere to be but right here, right now. Place the knee down and switch legs. Noticing how that hip feels. Noticing if our mind wanders. Gently release your knee to the floor. Walk your hands a little bit forward. Flex your toes. Lift the knees and downward facing dog. Our first down dog to the practice. Arrive yourself to this shape. Take your time. Inhale. Exhale. Pedaling the legs a few times and just really getting into this shape. Hi, Caroline. So you can hit play onto the place, just skip about 3 or 4 songs. Go ahead, pause in the down dog. And lift your heels super high up. So you're in your tippy toes and just lift super high and then release your heels back down to the floor. Nice. One more time. Inhale, lift your heels high up. Exhale, draw your heels down, downward facing dog. Walk back towards your feet. Keep your feet hip width apart. Soften your knees. Keep your head relaxed. And right here, just pedal the legs a few times. Right, left. It's really softening the back of the legs or getting aware of how my legs are feeling, how my spine is feeling, and then pause. Walk again forward to downward facing dog. Inhale, draw your heels to the right and your toes to the left. So we're twisting in this down dog, either knees bent or straight, whatever works for you. And then to the other side. Inhale, exhale, and downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels high up. Exhale, draw your heels back down, heavy heels. Walk back towards your feet. Soften here for a moment. And roll yourself slowly, vertebra by vertebra, to come all the way up to stand. Once we've come up, roll your shoulders back. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Hold onto your left wrist and stretch to the right side. Exhale. Inhale. Keep rooting down through your feet. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Switch the wrist and stretch now to the left side as you expand the right side of the body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center and release your arms on the sides. Make sure all 10 toes are pointing straight forward, hip width apart. Inhale, chair pose. Pause here for a moment. So activating your legs, but the mind is present and calm. It doesn't have to be very deep, whatever works for you. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, hands to the floor, forward fold. Walk forward into a plank this time. And pause right here. So let's find our arsenal of options. Hold here through the inhale. On the exhale, gently release your knees to the floor. Slow. Inhale, soften your belly. Draw your heart forward into cow. And exhale, child's pose. Draw your hips back. So this is a one option for a vinyasa. Inhale, lift the hips. Curl the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Second option for vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower the knees to the floor and lower all the way down onto your belly. Slowly, the elbows move back. Inhale, cobra, release the tops of your feet, lengthen. And downward facing dog, exhale. Third option of a vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Without bringing the knees to the floor, exhale, lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. So whenever I say vinyasa, you have all of these options, or you can just come to child's pose. Walk back again towards your feet. And roll yourself up vertebra by vertebra. All the way up to stand. Roll your shoulders back, fully arriving into this mountain pose. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up to the ceiling. Hold into your left wrist and stretch to the right side. So every breath is a welcome. Welcome to this body. Welcome to this moment. Inhale, come back to center. Switch the wrist and stretch to the other side. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, chair pose. And this time we're going to hold for 10 seconds. So waking up our fire for 9, but find something really soft internally for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here through the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Walk forward into a plank. Inhale. Find your vinyasa. Exhale. And downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Gently bring the left knee to the mat. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up to the sky and pause right here in this Anjayanasana. Bring your right foot, Lao, a little bit more to the front. Right foot, so your knee, exactly. Now let's push with the right foot slightly back. So draw your hips back for the inhale. So just the hips, whoop, and then back again, draw them forward, exhale. That's it. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, the hips move back. And just see if you can feel that power of the right leg, that sliding of the hips, and then forward, and then back, inhale. And then forward and pause right here. Gently bring the right hand down in direction to the floor. Maybe it doesn't touch the floor, and the left arm over the ear. Side stretch. It can be hanging. Inhale, come back to center, or you can use a block. And then to the other side, exhale. Inhale, come back to center. And gently bring the hands to the floor, exhale. Draw your hips back for a half split. So your right leg is straight and your right toes are pointing up. Inhale. Nice, everyone. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Roll forward to bend the right knee. Lift the left knee off the mat. Listen here carefully. Come up again to 3-legged dog. The right leg lifts. To the back Lao. So the other leg. Like down dog, but the right leg up. And then let's, and glow as well. So 3-legged dog, right leg up. And then walk back towards your left leg. Walk back towards the left leg. So the right leg is up in the air. And just simply place the right foot down to the floor. We're building up to something here. Bring your hands into your waist. Come into a flat back. Press your feet to the earth. Spine long. Come to stand. All the way up. Shoo. Mountain pose. Arms on the sides of the body. Inhale, chair pose. Hold here for 10. 9. Soften the jaw. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here through the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walk into a plank. Pause in plank for a second and move through your vinyasa, lowering on the exhale. And meeting in a downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling, unrush. Step the left foot forward between your hands. Gently bring your right knee to the floor. Inhale, circle your arms up to Anjayanasana. Exhale. Your gaze is at the height of your eyes. Inhale, draw your hips back. You're pushing with your left foot and then back forward. So finding a balance between a release and control movement. Continue like this on your own a few times. Forward and back. Make sure the left knee continues to point forward so it's not turning inward. Pause, inhale, lengthen a little bit more, and now the left hand begins in this journey towards the floor. Maybe it doesn't reach the floor, right there on the side. And the right arm over the ear, side stretch of the right side. Lifting back up to center. And now the right hand on the side, the left arm over the ear. Inhale, come up to center. Lengthen a little bit more up, hands down to the floor, and half split. The hips move back. The left toes are pointing up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Roll forward to bend the left knee and lift the right knee off the mat. Pause right here. So reversing it here, you're going to lift the left leg up, back to three-legged dog. Left leg back to three-legged dog. So the other leg, Kelsey. Left leg up. That's right. And let's walk back towards our right leg, coming to a supported warrior three. Inhale, come into your fingertips or onto the blocks and look forward past the front of the mat, looking to the horizon. And then forward fold, exhale. And just simply place the left foot down next to the right. Bring your hands onto your waist. Inhale, come into a flat back, press through your feet, belly in and come to stand, exhale. And let's flow through this, adding more onto it. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale here. Inhale. Lengthen a little bit more and then forward fold, exhale. Walk into a plank, setting yourself for your vinyasa. And downward facing dog. Inhale, float the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Bring your left knee to the mat. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, push back with your right foot. The hips move back. And then back again to the front, finding a middle now, something in between those two. Inhale, lengthen your sternum, the heart up to the sky, the right hand towards the floor, the left arm over the ear. Exhale. Inhale, come up again to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, come up again to center. Hands down to the floor, half split. Peel the right toes up to the floor. So the left knee stays down. And then roll forward back into the lunge. Lift the left knee off the mat. Up to three-legged dog, the right leg lifts. That's it. Walk back towards your left leg into the supported warrior three. Here, we're gonna change up things. Inhale, lengthen, look forward to the horizon, and you're gonna come all the way up to stand, right knee to your chest, right knee to your chest. Come all the way up to stand, right knee, exactly, and the arms up. Reach through the fingertips. Your gaze is at the height of your eyes. Begin to extend the right leg forward. Keep the foot flexed and your heel is kicking to the front. Lean a little bit more to the front, everyone, just a little bit. So you're very tall. Point the foot, inhale, and then slowly begin to place the ball of the foot down of the right foot and lift the left heel off the floor. So we're balancing on both ball of the feet. We're balancing on the ball of the feet of both legs. Become taller. Pause right here. Slowly bring the right heel down and bring your left knee to your chest. We're alternating the balance between one leg and the other. Wrap your left leg over the right, eagle pose. Wrapping, exactly. And the right elbow underneath the left. And we're gonna hold here 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe I sit a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale. Can I keep the toes from the left foot active? Inhale. Exhale. Press through your right foot. Hug your left knee to your chest. We're coming out of this. And place your left foot down to the floor. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. So now we're walking back again to a plank. We might be somewhere else in the mat, so the walking is going to look a little bit different. Vinyasa. Just a reminder that when we're doing all of these balancing poses, it's not about just getting there. It's the play of losing the balance and then finding it. And notice what arises when we lose the balance. Notice and breathe in that. Let's do the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Step the left foot forward between your hands. Exhale, right knee down to the mat. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up, Anjayanasana. And exhale, push back with your left foot, sliding the hips back. And then inhale forward. And then find a middle. Exhale. Inhale, reach a little bit taller. The left hand down towards the floor and the right arm over the ear. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Reach tall. Bring the hands down to the floor, hips back, half split. Super flexed left foot. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Roll forward to bend the left knee. Lift the right knee off the mat, runner's lunge. Lift the left leg up behind. Shoop. Three-legged dog. Walk back towards your right leg. Inhale, look forward and lengthen your spine. Find a little bend to the right knee so that we can come to stand and the left knee to our chest, finding the balance. Reach your arms up to the sky. Straighten your left leg forward and find a long spine. Make sure you're not leaning back. Lean a little bit more to the front here, Kelsey, just a bit. Yes. Point the left foot a lot, like you really mean it. And then draw the ball of the foot down as you peel the right heel up, and you're becoming taller each time. Beautiful. Bring the left heel down to the floor and wrap your leg around the left eagle pose, right around. Now this time, we have the left elbow underneath the right. Eagle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice, everyone. Inhale. Maybe I can sit a little bit more. Hug your right knee towards your chest. Find length. And place the right foot down to the floor. And let's switch it up. Walk to the front of the mat. Mountain pose. Plant yourself. Whew. Inhale, circle your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, diving forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Plant the palms to the floor. Step the right foot back. Step the left plank. Choose your vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Inhale, float the right leg up to the sky. Lengthen all the way to your tippy toes and step the right foot forward between your hands. Exhale. Root down your feet and come all the way up to crescent. Reach your arms up overhead. Pause right here. Keep drawing your belly in. Lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, opening up, warrior two, exhale. Gaze over the right hand. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten your right leg and bring your arms overhead up to the sky. Keep the right leg extended. The left arm slides through the left leg, reverse triangle. Reach back to the other side, Kelsey, to the left hand on the left leg. Exactly. So we're reversing the triangle. And let's go back to warrior two. So bending the right knee. Square the hips and back to crescent. Lift the left heel behind you. Come to stand on your right leg as you bring your left knee to your chest. So shift the weight forward and come into tree pose. So we did this on Thursday's class. If you were in this class, and if it's new, welcome to the sequence. So holding here, reach your arms up. Come into the tree pose like you mean it. No doubt. Push with your right leg, the left foot, and the left foot is pushing the leg. And with this strong connection, become taller. Amazing. Good. Bring your left knee forward and warrior three. Inhale. Exhale. Where am I placing my arms? Yes, Delphi. Inhale. And we're like here or here, maybe. Exhale. Slowly bring the hands down to the floor. Step back into a plank. Vinyasa. And downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Step the left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, crescent. Exhale. Inhale. Opening up, warrior two, exhale. Make sure the left knee points straight forward. Nice. Straighten your left leg and reach the arms overhead. Slide your right hand through the right leg and the left arm over the ear. Reverse triangle. Inhale. Exhale. Back to warrior two, bending the left knee. Pivot the right heel up, back to crescent. Squaring the hips. Shift the weight onto your left leg, right knee to your chest. Tree pose. So our arms can be reaching up. Arms can be in heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly bring your right knee forward. Warrior three. Nice. Nice glow. Inhale. Exhale. Can I lengthen a little bit more? And it's okay if I lose the balance. Nice, everyone. Bring the hands low to the floor. Inhale, step into a plank. Vinyasa. The vinyasa has to serve whatever I need to adjust now. So it could be child's pose. And downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale here through your nose. And exhale. Inhale, float the right leg up towards the ceiling. Step the right foot forward between your hands. Exhale. Inhale, come up to crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your right leg, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, reverse triangle. We're gonna add to this. Back to warrior two. Bring your right forearm towards the right knee, left arm over the ear, or any extended side angle variation. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come up again to warrior two. Lift your left heel, crescent. So we're opening up the hips and then closing the hips. We're gonna change it up here. Bring your left knee to your chest, standing on your right leg. You shifted the weight. Bring your left ankle on top of the right knee for standing pigeon. Palms together, close to the heart. So bring the left ankle here, Lao. And then flex the foot. And let's imagine here we're sitting on a chair behind us. Inhale. Flex the foot a lot, the left foot. Exhale. Find your version of graceful transition to plank and pause in plank. How can I come out of this? Feet together, side by side in a plank. First variation, bring your right knee down to the floor. Rotate your left heel like warrior two and lift your left arm up. So we're in a side plank. Bring your right knee, Gabi, further away from your wrist. You can stay here and breathe or stack the feet on top of the other. For three. Lift the hips high up for two. Inhale. Three. Inhale, plank. Vinyasa. And downward facing dog. Inhale, float the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, come up to crescent. One movement, one breath. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the left leg, arms overhead, reverse triangle. Exhale. Back to warrior two. Settle deep. Your variation of extended side angle, either elbow to knee, left hand to the floor, right arm up and over. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse the warrior. Inhale. Exhale. That's, something new. I think we didn't do it on the other side. Come back to warrior two. Crescent, square the hips. Pause here for a moment. And right knee to your chest, finding the balance. Right ankle on top of the left knee, standing pigeon, palms together close to the heart, or any other arm variation. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Sit a little bit deeper. Float your right foot back. Step into a plank. Feet together side by side. Pause right here. So we know where we're headed now on the left side, left arm. Place your body for your variation. How's your breath? Inhale. And exhale. Come to plank. Pause in plank. Vinyasa. And meeting in downward facing dog. Once we're here, inhale deeply through the nose. Empty all the air out through the mouth. Release your knees gently to the mat. And child's pose. Something I continuously say, and I'm sorry if I sound a little bit repetitive, but when we come into child's pose, it doesn't mean we're not doing the work. We continue with this internal inquiry. We continue with connecting with our breath. So child's pose, it's not a lazy place. It's also learning how to give our body a break. Inhale. And exhale. Plant your palms and lift up downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, float your right leg up towards the ceiling. Open the hip, bend the knee. Finding a stretch the right hip. Slowly place the right foot between your hands. Pause in this runner's lunge. Lengthen your spine and bring your left ankle on the outside of the, left knee on the outside of the right ankle for seated spinal twist. So slide it in. I'm going to be doing it in case. That's it, Kelsey. And then bring your knee to the floor. Your left knee. And then all the way to sit. So before we twist, bring your hands on the sides of your hips and lengthen your spine. Press your right foot down. Lift the left arm up to the sky. Inhale. Bring your left elbow on the outside of the right knee and twisting towards the right side. Closing your eyes as an option so that we can listen to our bodies. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If your eyes are closed, open your eyes and counter twist. So just simply move your torso to the left. Place the hands down to the floor and just release for a moment. Come up to a straight spine. Swing your right leg back. Bring the hands to the floor in front of you. Lift up the hips. Keep the right toes flexed and lift the left leg up to the sky for a three-legged dog. And we're ready for the other side. Open the hip, bend the knee. Step the left foot forward between your hands. Pause in this runner's lunge. And bringing this time your right knee on the outside of the left ankle. For seated spinal twist. Let's pause here for a moment. Lengthen your spine. Bring your right arm over, up, tall, tall, tall. Hook your right elbow on the outside of the knee and then begin that twist. Closing your eyes for a soft gaze. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If your eyes are closed, open your eyes. And counter twist. Just follow the rotation, but to the other side. And just come back to face the front. We're staying seated. Go ahead and lift up the knees. Bring your hands behind your knees. Lift up your heels. Lift up your sternum. Can I feel my abs already activating here? Optionally, lift up the feet. Optionally, release your arms in front. Active, not a release, an active stretch. Holding here for 10. Optionally, extend the legs for 9. Can I stand a little bit taller? For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring your knees back in, chin to chest. Make sure there's nothing behind you and rock yourself back. And then up again. Rock. And then up again. The next time that you're seated, you're going to stay seated. Bring the soles of the feet together. Knees to the sides. Hold into your feet. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward folds, either elbows in front of the knees or straight behind, straight towards your hips. Inhale. Exhale. In the practice, we do this constantly. Like, how does it feel this? How does this feel? So that's why we call it a practice. And can we do the same thing, not only in the physical body, but the energy body? What happens when I tell this story about myself and the world? How does that feel? And that's how we find that connection of mind, body, heart. And very slowly begin to lift up your spine. Bring your knees up again to face the ceiling, hands behind, and roll slowly, vertebra by vertebra, to come and lay down onto your backs. Once you arrive here, hug your knees towards your chest and pause right here. Gently rock if that feels right. Release both knees to the right side, stacked for a twist. Softening the shoulders down. Beginning to slow down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beginning this arrival to the last part of the practice with a sense of accomplishment. How does accomplishment feel? Go ahead and twist to the other side. Softening the shoulders down. Slowly come back to center. Hug your knees for one last time. This time, lift your head and your shoulder blades curling up into a ball. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, gently release your head, your arms, your legs for Shavasana. So we put all of this energy and this effort, but at the end of the day, at the end of all, letting go of any expectations. Letting go of any outcome. Closing your eyes. And as we experience in the beginning meditation of this universe awareness, this knowledge of this world beyond our inner world, let yourself surrender to this vast, expansive knowledge and feel yourself supported by the earth. I don't need to have the answers for everything. I don't need to do everything. There's all of this support system. Let yourself surrender to it. Take the deepest breath of the practice. Inhale, emptying all the air out. Exhale, release, 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 release. Inhale, exhale. Awareness to your toes, to your feet and ankles and calves and knees. Awareness to your thighs and hips. Awareness to your belly and your lower back, mid back, upper back, the chest, the shoulders, and the arms and the hands. Awareness to your neck, the face, and the back of the head. Every breath is an opportunity to welcome yourself into this experience, into your life experience. Bring your arms behind your head and just stretch from finger to toes. And any transition that you would like to come to sit unrushed. And once you've come to seated, rest your hands on top of your knees, sit up tall, and close your eyes for a little bit longer. Bringing the palms together close to the heart as a way to wrap up our practice with gratitude, bringing back our intention. Thank you to each of one of us. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.